Welcome to Hot News Waves. Today, we delve into the heart of a brewing storm in the Middle East. The region has been a focal point of global attention for decades, but recent events have escalated tensions to unprecedented levels, from the relentless battles between Israel and Hamas, which have left countless lives shattered and communities in ruins, to the looming shadow of Hezbollah, whose influence stretches far beyond Lebanon's borders, affecting the geopolitical landscape of the entire region, to the intricate involvement of the United States, whose policies and military presence have been both a stabilizing force and a source of controversy. This is a conflict that could reshape the region. The recent assassination of a key Hezbollah figure in Tehran has sent shockwaves through the political and military establishments, raising questions about the future of peace and stability in the Middle East. We also explore the recent assassination of a key Hezbollah figure in Tehran, a shocking development with far-reaching implications. This event has not only intensified the existing hostilities, but also brought new players into the fray, complicating an already complex situation. Join us as we navigate these turbulent waters. We will provide in-depth analysis, expert opinions, and on-the-ground reports to help you understand the multifaceted nature of this conflict. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest updates and insights from the heart of the Middle East. Hostilities between Israel and Hamas have led to severe repercussions in Gaza. The conflict, ongoing for decades, has seen numerous escalations. The latest violence has brought unprecedented destruction, with airstrikes and rocket attacks becoming a daily occurrence. The skies over Gaza are often lit up by explosions, a grim reminder of the relentless nature of this conflict. The Israeli Defense Forces, or IDF, claim to have eliminated thousands of Hamas militants and dealt significant blows to their military infrastructure. Their operations involve ground troops, air raids, and naval blockades, targeting tunnels and key command centers. However, the destruction in Gaza is immense, with entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. Civilian casualties are a tragic consequence. Hospitals and schools have been damaged, making it difficult for the population to access essential services. The humanitarian situation in Gaza is dire, with countless civilians caught in the crossfire. International aid organizations struggle to provide relief amidst the chaos. Food, water, and medical supplies are in short supply, and refugee camps are overcrowded. Amidst this chaos, Hezbollah has emerged as a critical player, aligning with Hamas and threatening to escalate the situation further. Their involvement adds another layer of complexity, with tensions along the Lebanese border rising. International efforts to mediate the conflict continue, with peace talks and diplomatic negotiations aiming to bring a resolution. The United Nations and other global entities are actively involved, seeking to de-escalate tensions and provide humanitarian aid. The ongoing conflict in the Middle East has reached a critical juncture, drawing global attention. The stakes are higher than ever, affecting geopolitics and humanitarian efforts worldwide. Heightened hostilities between Israel and Hamas have led to severe repercussions in Gaza. Decades of tension and recent escalations have devastated the civilian population, tearing families apart and destroying homes. The Israeli Defense Forces have conducted extensive operations, claiming significant blows to Hamas's military infrastructure. However, these actions have also led to widespread destruction and loss of life. The humanitarian situation in Gaza is dire, with hospitals overwhelmed and basic necessities scarce. International aid organizations are struggling to provide relief amidst the chaos. Hezbollah has emerged as a critical player, threatening to escalate the situation further. This adds another layer of complexity, potentially leading to a broader regional war. Diplomatic efforts are underway to de-escalate the situation. International leaders are holding emergency meetings, and the United Nations Security Council has convened multiple sessions to address the crisis. Hezbollah, with its strong ties to Iran and Syria, operates as both a political and militant force in Lebanon. Their influence extends beyond the borders of Lebanon, impacting regional stability. Recent threats by their leader Hassan Nasrallah indicate that any continued Israeli aggression could trigger a broader conflict. Nasrallah's speeches often emphasize resistance and retaliation, rallying support among his followers. The stakes are high, with Lebanon already grappling with severe economic and political crises. The country's infrastructure is crumbling, and the population is facing shortages of basic necessities. The humanitarian situation is dire, with many Lebanese families struggling to make ends meet. Schools and hospitals are underfunded, and the public is growing increasingly desperate. Any continued Israeli aggression could trigger a broader conflict. The region is a tinderbox, and any spark could lead to widespread violence. International efforts to mediate and prevent escalation are ongoing, but the situation remains precarious. The global community watches closely, hoping for a resolution but preparing for the worst. In a shocking development, a high-ranking Hezbollah commander was assassinated in Tehran. This incident has sent shockwaves through the region, raising tensions to new heights. While the Iranian government and Hezbollah have been tight-lipped about the details, suspicions naturally arise towards Israel, which has a history of targeted killings to undermine regional adversaries. The silence from both parties only fuels the speculation and uncertainty surrounding the event. This assassination could potentially be a catalyst for further escalations, pulling Iran more directly into the fray. The streets of Tehran have already seen protests, and the Iranian military is reportedly mobilizing in response. The international community watches closely, aware that this could be a turning point in the already volatile Middle East. Global reactions have been swift, with international news outlets covering the story extensively. Diplomatic discussions are underway, and the United Nations has called for an emergency meeting to address the potential fallout. The world holds its breath as the situation continues to develop, knowing that the repercussions of this assassination could be far-reaching and profound. The United States, a longtime ally of Israel, finds itself in a complex position. While providing military and diplomatic support to Israel, Washington has also been engaging in delicate negotiations to prevent a broader regional war. The US is actively trying to stabilize the situation, balancing its alliances and strategic interests in the region. The Biden administration has been working tirelessly to navigate the complexities of the Middle East conflict. This involves not only military and diplomatic efforts, but also humanitarian aid to support those affected by the conflict. The US aims to prevent further escalation and promote peace and stability in the region. As tensions rise, the US continues to play a crucial role in mediating between conflicting parties and ensuring regional security. The path forward remains uncertain, but the US commitment to its allies and the pursuit of peace remains steadfast. The Middle East remains a region of intricate geopolitics and deep-seated animosities. The historical context and the current dynamics make it a focal point of global attention. As we watch these events unfold, the international community's response will be crucial in determining whether we see a de-escalation or an intensification of conflict. Diplomatic efforts, peace talks, and international interventions will play significant roles in shaping the future of this region. The stakes are high, and the outcomes are uncertain. The resilience of the people and the strategies of the leaders will be tested in the days to come. Humanitarian efforts are also critical, as countless lives are affected by the ongoing tensions. The global community must come together to provide support and relief to those in need. Stay tuned to Hot News Waves for the latest updates on this rapidly unfolding crisis. We will continue to bring you comprehensive coverage and in-depth analysis as the situation evolves.